Sadiq, that is the problem of betting last. Either you open the betting, you score 100. And then when you are the last batsman, you look at the score. And as we speak now, even the South African ladies lost to Australia. It's either you go for a draw, you know most the guys, Donalds and all the stuff, they just hit for the sake of hitting because they're chasing 155. The score is 25 for 9. Then you get there, you bet, then you just want to go home. Ladies and gentlemen, we're not going to be long. I am Fezile Mkukulwa. My school is in Langa. The school is called Zimasa Community School. Why a community school is because the school was built by the community, not by the Western Cape Education Department. We had to train parents to build the school. They did that. We are a school of 1,555 learners, 42 educators. We are also a school that is like the other schools in the townships. Very poor, struggling learners, most of them are coming from the shacks. But poor teachers are trying their best to bring hope. There are a lot of needs in terms of the school. Our staff room, school hall, library, grass, toilets, everything is just, when you look at it, it's like as if it's falling apart. But the teachers are holding the fort. Last week we had a visitor from UK. I'm also going to UK in June. Then this guy said to me, Fezile, I would love to take a tour around Langa on the last day, that was Friday. I didn't want to take him to the tour myself. I asked one of the teachers, guy, just drive this guy to just show him Langa. Take him to the best areas of Langa. Then this guy drove around. I was waiting for Mr. Kevin to come back. I didn't see him coming out of the car. I saw him coming out of the toilet crying. I said, why? He said, Fezile, you can't be teaching these kids. I saw the shacks, the real shacks of Langa. The situation is very bad. I said, unfortunately, as teachers, we must bring hope even if there's no hope. For the past 3 days, I think it was Tuesday, the school was burglared. Wednesday, the school was burglared. Sunday, the school was also burglared. It's a mess now at Zimasa as we speak. Funny thing, when we look into the camera, the boys that are doing this were the boys that we taught at school in 2018. And the other one, I suspect, it is a learner at our school now because we don't see him. Then we tried to look around because there were hints even from the learners. I was phoned on Wednesday. Principal, come, we've managed to find one. I said to them, make sure that you don't lose that one because we coached him how to run, play cricket, rugby. If it so happened that you lose that one, you won't catch him again. They tried to clap the boy. I was rushing so that I can be there. Unfortunately, when I got to school, I find them doing this. Where is it? Hey, he ran. We lost him. So we are living into that situation, but I must say thank you to Partners for Possibility for allowing me an opportunity to be part of the group, because I've learned from the other principals. Sometimes when you've got your story, you think that your story is the best. especially the bad one. You always talk about your story, but when you sit and listen, say, hey, I'm not alone in this journey. So you hang on. But I just want to thank Ma'am Puana from UWC. She's my partner. I was fortunate to have Ma'am, because sometimes I'm not calm into a situation. I want to go and grab and I rise. But Ma'am is calm. Then I've learned to be calm under any situation that is coming on my way. I've got my deputy here and my two teachers, which is Miss Ngoma, she's a deputy, and Joyce and Poso. Poso, ladies and gentlemen, she's a former Springbok. She played for women's rugby. She's got that blazer that I don't have. And by having her at school, because sometimes sports also is a good thing for our learners, especially for those that doesn't have hope. She has managed to, for the past 4 years, with 3 girls that are selected from Western Province. And she's also a coach, and she's also a teacher, she's also a mom. The fortunate thing is that she's also coming from Eastern Cape, Port Elizabeth. She also came through Sadiq at UWC. So we're trying all the avenues to try to help the learners at school. Curriculum-wise, we're trying our best. Sport-wise, we're trying our best. Drama, choir, and all that. Just trying to make sure that at least those that manage to be focused into our teachings. And we are proud to say that in the high schools around Lang, we had at least top 6 of our learners that were at our school that went to UCT as we speak from the high schools, which is doing good. But thanks to all of you, your support, and I'm sure it is not the end of the road. We'll continue holding hands, trying to do the best for our learners, because we are preparing a better future or a better tomorrow for them, not us. Maybe you will be walking with walking sticks. When they say us, they will say, at least Mr. Mkukulwa, Miss Ngoma, Miss Joyce did the best. And they will try, even if we are getting to the bus, if there's no chair, they'll move so that we can sit. I also want to thank Ma'am, I'm sure, and when we discussed this, we said, this is not the end. There's a lot that we still need to do at school. And I don't want to tell you lies, ladies and gentlemen. When I started to be a principal, there were times when I felt like I don't want to go there. But I joined PFP, and then sometimes 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm up. I'm thinking about what's happening at school. And Sadiq once said to me, Vizile, don't drown. You must always have what if in life. So I just want to thank all of you. We have tried our presentation like we're in the TV. So Miss Joyce is just going to press, and then I hope it's going to work. You know, most from Kensington, what we do when things are starting to be bad. You just jump up and down. Joyce, over to you. That's Zimasa, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce to you our partners, Mr. Fazile Mkukulwa, who is the principal at Zimasa Community School in Langa, and Professor Thandi Puwane, who's from the School of Public Health at the University of the Western Cape. They will share up their story with us. As partners, how have you transformed as a leader and as a person? And what skills have been implemented throughout the course?
From my side as a principal of Zimasa Community School, I can safely say that I've grown a lot as a leader of the school, and it's easy for me to handle conflict, and it's something that has helped me a lot also is to be calm when I'm dealing with the situation that is surrounding the school. And as a person also, everything that I'm doing now is more easier than before. So that also helped the school, because now my planning and my preparations are more better than before when I started with the job. And I'm not looking mostly into the negative aspects of the school. I'm looking more in what is going to help the school to go forward. I can simply say I'm more productive than before.
Prof?
I've learned that each and every person has a story to tell, and that story influences the leadership qualities. So I've taken time to think, to listen to people, and to reflect and think about it. I've also realized that leadership is a partnership with the people that you work with. So working together leads to success.
Tell us the story about the partnership as well as the challenges that you faced throughout the partnership.
To me, the most important thing is to listen to one another. And as partners, most of the time, that is what I've also learned from Sister. As a soft person, is to listen to one another and try to make sure that whatever that we discuss, we hold hands in terms of taking everything forward. Another thing that I've learned from Sister is to bring the positive attitude amongst the staff and the learners, especially for the teachers and learners when they come to school in the morning. It is necessary for each and everyone to greet one another. And I'm that person who also want to see them smiling, hugging one another. And then the learners also, when they come to school, they greet one another. And even if we get to the class, they must greet one another. Because that is the best way to start a day for each and everyone around us.
The challenges, some of the challenges that we identified was lack of time allocated for the principal to see the parents or the teachers. And then another thing was unhealthy state of the kitchen. The hygiene of the kitchen was very poor. And also the eating practices of the staff members were unhealthy and leading to diseases such as diabetes and hypertension, as well as lack of energy. And the teachers also had a lack of commitment to the education of learners.
What have you done together as partners?
What we did, I must say, we called the deputy and the secretaries, because the two of us were in a meeting, and then you'll discover that each and everyone, even if it's a parent, they want to come to the office and report. So Sister Andy said to me, no, officer, you can't work like this. You're going to be tired. So we need to have a schedule where we're going to have times and a diary, so that if you're out in the classroom, the work must continue. And they must just note down who came, who phoned. And then when you have time after the classroom or after each and every meeting that you have, you sit, you look into that. It's not going to be helpful for you to try to sort each and every aspect of life that is taking place in Zimasa. Have a diary, secretary must work on that. The deputy must also help you. And you must also inform the parents sometimes, even if you've got parents' meetings, that they need to come with scheduled times to see the principal. Because even you as a person, you need to have time to relax and to rest. And I can safely say that even at night, I sleep, then when I wake up, I'm not tired. I want to go to school.
We organized a wellness day where we had all the staff members at the school who were willing to have their measurements taken, that is blood pressure, weight and waist measurements, and we gave them feedback according to the risk that they faced. And then we had a talk organized where they sat down and they listened to a talk about healthy living.
Right. Mr. Mkukulo and Professor Puani, how will you move forward to address the identified challenges at the school?
What we have decided to do is to have workshops, I'll say time to think, which I think is the key. And we've also decided that we're going to revamp the kitchen.
We have also decided with the University of the Western Cape, the Dietetics Department, the School of Public Health and the Sports Science, that we are going to adopt the school and work with them to increase their skills with dealing with sport activities, as also improving healthy lifestyle within the school to prevent diseases and just to keep them there, bring their energy back.
But before that, I just want to add by saying thank you to Sister for being my partner. I've learned a lot and I've grown, as I've already said from the start. And I know this is our last year, but we're not going to end. We're still going to continue for the betterment of this Langa community, especially Zimasa Community School. And I also want to thank all the principals that we worked with and the business partners, because we have grown together. And at the end of the day, we're going to move forward. Thank you.
Prof and Sir, thank you for engaging us in informing us of the time that you spent together. Thank you.